どうも、こんばんは。いつも始まりはテンションが低いですが、日曜日ってこともあってテンションが低いですが、いろいろ設定をいつもの通りにやるので、このムーディーな曲を聴いて待っていただければと思います。これ毎回やり方忘れちゃうんだけどなんか仕様が変わってから忘れちゃうんだけど、なんでこれだ。これです。これさ、それもサムネ変えるときにさ、子供向けが子供向けじゃないかっていう質問を回答しなきゃいけないんだけどさ、子供向けではありません。はい。子供が見てもいいと思うけど。ダメ？完了。できましたか？この設定がめんどくさいよね。できた。これ何回やっても覚えられない。ツイッター。OK。またできた。なんか、ゲームカタログをね、PS プラスのなんか一番高いやつ入ってるからせっかくなんでやろうと思います。ちょっと待ってっていうとき気になるな。いいねしてくれた方が気になるみーちゃん、今みーちゃん、ありがとうございますなんでかわからないけど OK。 とりあえずやろうか。もう5分ぐらい経つねテストでちょっとだけやってるけど、ほんの最初のルビーだけ。声がいらねえって思った人は声いらねえよって言ってくださいすぐ切る
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
雰囲気めちゃめちゃいいんだけど、全然頭に入ってこない。何かがおかしいからかな。彼女はシマウマじゃない。はい。もう始まってるが。お。
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
ちょっと待って。メモ帳。あなたの言語に翻訳されたバージョンを読むことができます。ありがとうございます。はい。あ、こういうのも、ちょっと、フォーカスされてるのが難しい。ああ、なるほどね。すごい。庭組割と本格的。これ今私は何をしようとしたいんだろうね。あ、見るとここんだけありますよってこと。ズーム、クイックズーム。あ、
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
こういうのなんかいろいろ
I
調
don't
べた方がい
see
いのかな。
colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
お、電話かけたりとかあるのかな。怖い怖い怖い。
I don't even know what these papers are. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter. The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
Ah, これ全部見たってことだ。おそらく。あ、これじゃないか。これか？インベントリ。はい。
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. Oh man, I totally get you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave.
I
couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
ちゃんと自分のこと一話って呼んでるんだね。
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
これじゃないな。デボラ。インパラ。こんだけ動物出てくるってこと？すげえ。なんか難しいな。漢字は難しい。うん。なるほど。普通にまた喋ればいいのか
？Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
質問尋ねる。あ、まだできないのか。
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
どんな脅迫？
It's a very strange matter. First, there were
読め
letters.
ない。
Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
こう、ちょっと緊張するね。手がかり。奇妙な漆の標的。手書きでの誤差。はあ、質問。あ。相手が怪しいかどうか。なんだこれは。あ、説明印象を集めよう。ページメーター。
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
君は一体何者なのかな。これしかない。
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
すごいな、これ。絵が。超よくできてる。すごい。なんか、ほくろとかある人だね、この人。なんだっけ、カピバラだっけか。
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
なんだ？手がかり。これ一回終わらせられないの？終わらせらんないね。これ選択してるところが動いてるとこね。いや、上かな。注意深く起点を聞かせないとこ。怯えさせてしまう。優しく様子を伺いながら。優しくなったらしたかな。自信があまりなさそうだね。
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
初めて。
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
マイナス10ってなったよ。マジで間違えた。書店間違えた。ここまで一頭で来たの君だけで。星座とかいらないよね。一頭で来たのか聞けばいい？マイナス全部なっちゃったら割るとかある？
Did you come alone? All by yourself?
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find this place, and to be honest, I had to be discreet.
Yeah, well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
This is quite unpleasant for me.
だんだん掴んできた。プラス15だって。掴んできたかもしれないけど、私は全然掴んでないけど。特に、なんかいろいろ追加されたやつ読みたいんだが。生まれ育ちは黒ビル。何を目当てに来たのか自分で分かっている。なんだこの質問は。なぜ君が俺を訪ねてきたんだい？来たんだいどうして来たんだいどうして君の雇い主が直接来ないのかな。何この質問。これ一番下なんか嫌じゃない？でもこれ聞きたいよね。
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Natasha Katsenko.
How so?
新しい動物来た。
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
この住所をどうやって知ったの？うちんちってことだよね。一体全体何を期待しているのって。君は俺何を期待しているの？あったとだとは思わないが、俺をからなんだこれは。一番上でいいのかし
ら。How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know anyone like that.
Lucky for you, Deborah.
なんだ？マイナス10になっちゃった。これ難しいぞ。なんだこれ。超むずい。でも機体が2つある。全然わからん。2個目でいいか。
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who are you hoping to find in a place like this?
全然やばい。もうわけわからん。
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
プラス 5？ なんだ？かいことに知ってるのかい？この件は危険すぎる。お引き受けできませんな。それは見つからなかったってことにしないか。なんだこれは。一番下だと受けるってことなの？なんか全然何かを隠しているっていうところに合わない気がするんだけど。
Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work?
あ、聞くのね。あ、そうだよね。
Not in the slightest.
いいえ、全然。
Then why all of this?
I just can't say no to Natasha.
Would she hurt you if you did?
No, of course not. She's my friend.
I see.
いや、もう、わけわからない。これ、ハテナで読まなきゃいけないんだな、最後は。全体的になんだか疑わしいと思わないかい？
Don't you think this whole thing is a little
難
suspicious?
しいね、このゲーム。
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
これでプラス 15？ 君のことを信じるべき理由があるのかな？
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
なんだ、さっきの、もう忘れたけど、キャッツランドみたいな人は、
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
そうですか。全然よくわからなかったですけどね。なんとって言われても。なんと、あの悪名高きギャング、イブン・ウェスラーだ。はい。なんかいっぱい増えたから読むけど、雇い主は私で、あ、かわいい。なんかかわいい。絵なのね。合ってないから多分。ギャングのクソ野郎。ギャングです。やっぱマジですごいちゃんとした探偵ゲームなのでは。深刻な脅迫を受けているのはこの人なんだよね。この猫なんだよね。ちょっと。ひよっこ。むずいね、このゲーム。安易になんか、見た目があれだったから、やってしまったが、すげえ難しい気がするぞ。
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
なんだもうカバンに入れたの？読めない。
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted.
なんか
Molly.
みんないろんな人が知ってる
What
体
was
で
her
動いてる
name
けど。
doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames, like an eternally dark hole in the wall, a missing piece. She was wearing a light
こい
silk
つの
dress
感
and
情が
singing a
余計
lullaby.
な情
The
報を
waves caressing her beautiful long legs.
言ってきても難
Why
しい。
Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get
こ
it
の
very
話分
well.
かってないの。
But this case is
プレイ
becoming
ヤー
more
だけな
and
気
more
がしてて。
confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you, Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko
う
in
ん
person.
上の名前
A
と
good
下の
friend
名
of
前
mine
で
would
も
be happy to
全然わ
take
かん
you
なかった
home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
いっぱい個体情報とかあるけど。いるはずだ。え？奥さんだと？モリーって。なんてこったよ。クラブのオーナーね。これは？うん、友達ね。出る。大家さん。なるほど。電話番号。これ、電話できる？もしかして今。電話してみる。555932。あ、ちゃんと出てる。あ、なんでこれ逆なんだ。 すごい。
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
なんでハテなの？
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
あ、遅らせなきゃいけないから、呼ばなきゃいけないの
For
か。
you, anything. Just a minute.
OK。
Lewis
早
arrived
い
a few
車。
minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
はい。すごいなんか毛並みとか。
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
かわいい。
Of course, Sonny. You know anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate,
するってば
Sonny.
よ。
I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
マーティに会いに行く。なんだそれ。メインシーン、限定シーン、閉鎖シーン。これしかないのね。これでもう行っちゃうのね。
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different.
雰囲気はめちゃめちゃいい
Every
んだけ
day was the same.
ど。これ
And the
モリー？
121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
めちゃくちゃかっこいい。めちゃくちゃかっこいいけど、本当に
I knew
話
where
が
to
入ってこない。
find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
かっこいいね。曲変わった。わお。あ、これさ、ズームしながら動かすのむずい。かわいい。もう出ちゃってるじゃん。トゲトゲが。指怖っ。こっちとは話せない。
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny. What you scratching over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
会った時の格好だね。うわ、こいつは嫌いだ。そうなんだね。フィリス。色つくしか書いてない。ロイス。どっちも嫌いなんだね。なるほど。見るとこいっぱいある。
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief. Did you miss me? No? Same here. This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police.
どういうこと？
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages.
入りますかね。
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
すごっ。リアルなんだかリアルじゃないんだか。すごい。気持ち悪い。 が行くとこだよね。待って、なんか増えてる。あ、この人、今いる人たちか。
Monica Rosen, receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing
ムー
here?
ディージョークみたいなのがついていけないね。
You know, I'm a little busy right now.
ハードボイルドジョー
Yeah,
ク。
you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
うん。これで個体情報をゲット。あ、尋ねることもできるんだ。何を尋ねるんだ。こういうのって、いいの
What
か
do
し
you
ら。
know about the Czar Club?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime for a drink or two, you know?
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart, Ibn,
お堅い感
Wessler?
じ。
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird. Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help.
なるほど。これみんなに聞けるとしたらやばい量だね。
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
すごい、チルチル出てる。下が。
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeff is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your
字っ
voice.
てテキストが早いんだよな。
The doctor, Sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even
テ
think
キス
about
トが
taking
早い
it.
けどさ、翻訳すごいよね、これ。
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
どういう冗談やの。難しいよ。動物ジョーク難しいよ。天より降り立つ天使。なんかさ、こういうテキストって書けないよね。すごいよね。彼女は俺の苦いモーニングコーヒーを和らげる砂糖のような存在だ。甘いって。甘いよ、小沢さん。この情報は全部必要なのかどうかちょっとわかんないけど。すごいわ。はい。これも全然先に進まんの。
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha.
ゆっくりね、物語を聞いてるって感じだよね。いいね。たまには。
Holy wild ones, look what the
か
cat
わ
dragged
い
in.
い。え、腕の毛がよくわかんない。普通の人の毛もなる。すごい。
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
新しい世界観。ちょっと何言ってるかわかんない。ベスなんていいか。
One of Blood Boyle's favorites, mainly because he's a dog, of course.
見るだけだ。
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here.
女性
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
どういうこと？すごい。
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
話しかけてくれたし。あ、へえ。先にやっていいんですか？これが見れる。セクシー。
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
そうでもないや、みんな一緒だ。あ、すごい。合ってんの
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her. A sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored. I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained. Claudia. Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most.
これってなんで女性の名前
I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years.
一般的なんかな。
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
やっぱり。どういうことこれ。うわー、すごい。リロード。あ、なるほど。撃っちゃいけない人いる。リロード。あ。これ、マーティが、15000。プレートってない。ちょっと待って。楽しい、これ。これ。あ、間違えちゃった。メインメニューってそこに戻るの？コンティニューでいいのかな？あ、びっくりした。びっくりした。ここでメインメニュー戻れんだ。びっくりした。鼻についちゃった。これ何？どういうこと？あ。リロード早いけど、撃つのめっちゃ遅い。こんななんだね。あ、あ、ふぅ。面白かったね。どうするんでしたっけ？ これなんかさ、メインメニュー戻っちゃったからさ、なんか追加されたやつがなんだかわかんなくなっちゃったかも。なんだっけ。
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's much...
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny.
結構話すのあるのか
So, Sonny, you still
な。すごい
limping?
な。
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces. So, yes, the doctor says I'll limp forever.
Ah, good to hear that.
Fuck off.
Can we go finally, or are you waiting for a big warm hug?
Let's get out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Ah, lovely and peaceful as always. Welcome back, Boss Bird. Can we go finally, or...
Let's get...
なるほど。
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
今サニーって言ってなかった。
Okay, okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
ああ、この人この犬
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet any of my ex-colleagues right now.
何人かいなくなっちゃったな。
Do you still drink that garbage?
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly, they've used it as medicine once, if you must know.
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting too, Marty. Don't believe everything that's on these labels. You're not a little chick anymore.
Okay, Dad.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious
なん
trouble
かさっ
again.
きの喋れてた人たちももっと喋れそうだったな。
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation
結構
from the other
話
day?
あるな。すごいな。
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
I have a strange feeling that we'll meet again tonight.
Strange. I have that feeling too.
That's weird. I was just thinking the same thing.
I have a strange
Yeah, that's weird. I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Eesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
あ、
What have you heard about the hop
増
dog?
えた。
Is it still standing?
トカゲのじいさんにも聞けたか
Yeah,
もね。
it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh? That's interesting. Thanks.
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
Whoa, 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 you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. No way back.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough.
Easy,
Let's
chicken.
just get the hell out of here first.
If I already told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Cluck off.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
If you say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time.
うん。
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood. But he never is, actually.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, hey, hey. Careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
怖い。めっちゃ増えた。相棒はローラ。くそ。ああ。さっきのセクシーなポスターの人か。人ではない。本部長。種族差別主義のクソや。これでどこの話で出てきたんだ、こいつは。桜、コーヒー屋さん。貴婦人長。昆虫族住民。これで行くのかな。ホテルに戻るのか。ホットドッグ。コーヒー屋さん。どうする？戻ったらどうなっちゃうんだ。まあいいか。コーヒー屋さん行くか。
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog, like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
ね、何これ。昆虫族民とは言ってたが。ちょっと怖い。
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be. Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to.
That's also very likely.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view.
なんだそういう話だ。
Poor
At least, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that depends. There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
あ、レッサー的なパンダの話ね。
Roach Town.
Hey, don't call it that. It's not okay.
Old mem.
We used to live here a while
どう
with
しちゃ
my
ったけど
mother.
さ。
They used
すごいいっぱい
Good
話ある。
question.
Let's pray to the
Ay,
gods we'll never have to work here again.
Great wild ones. How could I?
Let's pray to the.
すごいな。
Let's pray.
あ、やばいやばい。
Great. Let's pray.
待って待って
Great wild ones.
押すとこよ。
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Even though it's a mess, I
い
still
や、一
can't
個の
imagine
とこで
living
めちゃめ
anyplace
ちゃ話したよ
else.
You
ね。
know what? I envy you for that.
すごい。
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
全然なんか話の本格、本心、革新というかもう、最初でもない。
Are you sure
全
that
然
thing's
進まん
a
けど。
dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius.
Yeah, right. That sign gives me the creeps.
I'm not surprised.
いいかな。どうやって入んだ？これだ。
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? What?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
かわいい。かわいいけど、なんか怖い。ねえ。あ、なんだなんだ。 なんか操作できない。何をどう操作するか。去るしかない。操作できなかった。
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking. In another life, I'd love to be a rock star.
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Ah, thanks, boss.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
怖い。なんかいろいろ調べないと世界観とか見えてこないのかもしれないな。情報や。
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
爪が怖い。
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
It depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But Now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
なんだっけこれ。あ、いいよ。おかしいと。情報量すごいよ。よいしょね。ごはね満足。ニックって誰
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
Gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman is it, huh?
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
尋ね終わった。
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluck and will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
これでいいのか？ナターシャじゃない。どうに情報を渡していた。ここに行くと話が進むんだね。
My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica is a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window?
Sure, just do it quietly.
なんこのやりとり。なんか今日はこれで終わりたいと思います。なんかめちゃめちゃちゃんとしてるゲームでした。なんかね、世界観がちゃんと作り込まれすぎてて、追いつくのがすごい大変なんですけど、見た目に相反して、めっちゃ作り込まれてるような気がする。てか、フルボイスもやばいし、なんかもうちょっといろいろいっぱい調べて、話とか聞いてみたいなって感じです。で、見たかったなってもう思う。聞いてみたかったなって思う。でもフルボイスっていうのがあらというかなんというか配信には不向きな感じしましたね。ゲームカタログにあるんでぜひ続きはやっていただければと思います。私もこのままやろうかな。なんか難しいよね。尋問とかもうあれから1時間ぐらい経ってるけどやってないしね。 なんかどんなことが起きるのか、何も起こる前に、やめちゃうっていうか、配信やめるっていうところ。これからどんな展開が待ってるんでしょうね。そしてどんな動物が出てくるんでしょうね。というわけで、今日は終わります。ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。